Welcome to the Spiritual Shitshow, where we dive headfirst into the messy, magical, and transformative journey of being human. I'm Julie Nguyen, a certified life coach, energy worker, and psychic intuitive guide. This podcast is your space for unfiltered conversations, practical tools, and soul-deep insights to help you live courageously and authentically. Because you're not just here to grow. You're here to know what it's like to be fully alive. You are a soul having a beautiful human experience, and it's time to own it. I believe in you and know that together we can inspire each other to be lighthouses, guiding one another toward love, truth, and authenticity. Thank you for tuning in. Now let's get started. Welcome back to Spiritual Shitshow. I'm Julie Nguyen, your soul guide and intuitive channel, here to help you navigate life's messiest and most beautiful moments. Today we're talking about something that can weigh down even the lightest of spirits: regret. We've all felt it. Maybe it's a path or an opportunity that you didn't take. Maybe it's words that you didn't say or words that you did say. Or it's just something that you wish you could take back. Regret has a way of holding us hostage in the past, but today we're going to explore how to let go and find freedom in the present moment. First, we have to understand regret. Regret is rooted in unmet expectations of ourselves, of others, or life. It's often tied to stories we've told ourselves about what should have been, what I should have done, things that I wish I could have done better, or things that I wish I could take back. But unfortunately, life does not have a redo button that way. There is no magical time machine. But here's the thing. Regret only exists because we cling to the idea that we could have done better if we had known better. But the truth is, you did your best with the tools and awareness that you had at that moment. It is important to remember that we are always evolving, that life is this grand school where our soul comes to learn the lessons. Having regret is okay. Staying stuck in regret or shame is not. Letting go of regret requires a shift in perspective. So how do we begin to really let go of past regrets, of past stories? Letting go of regret requires a shift in perspective. Regret can either be a teacher or a tormentor, and it's up to you. I know for myself, regret and shame and guilt is usually the tormentor first. And when the tormentor is there, I have to be reminded to offer myself grace. And again, that statement, I would have done better if I could have done better. But I met the moment with the tools and the awareness that I had. So offering loads of self-compassion and loads of forgiveness is key. And when I'm seeing if regret is being a teacher for me or a tormentor, I ask myself, what did this experience teach me? For example, a failed relationship might teach you about boundaries or self-worth or communication or how to stand up for yourself, how to offer yourself forgiveness. Now, just for a moment, I want you to close your eyes and think of a regret that you may have still that is lingering. And instead of focusing on what went wrong, ask yourself, what did I learn? How did it shape the person that I am today? And you'll find that regret often points to growth. When we see that the regret often is the opportunity for self-development, self-reflection, and growth, then comes in the role of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a huge part of letting go. We have to forgive ourselves for not knowing better, forgive others for their role in the situation. And forgiveness doesn't mean condoning hurtful actions, and it doesn't mean accepting hurtful choices. It just means freeing yourself from the chains of resentment and self-blame. On a personal note, forgiveness is work. It is very layered. It takes a lot of time and compassion. And forgiveness for me is sometimes just like cleaning out a messy room. Like it has to get messy first, and then you have to sit in the mess and maybe the tears and the shame and the guilt and the hurt and the pain. And then you begin to move out the things that, are no longer serving you, because you get to choose again how you want to clear your space. Regret and forgiveness of self and others tend to go hand in hand. Loads of compassion. Take your time. Get the support that you need. And so now I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to close your eyes. And from the top of your head, just begin to scan the body, seeing if you can notice where you may be holding regret in your body. And once you find that spot in the body, just place your hand lovingly over it. Offering it compassion and love. And when you're ready, just imagine that place in the body that is storing the regret or the shame, moving towards your hand like a magnet. And as you begin to pull your hand away from the body, you're drawing out of the physical body the energy of regret. And then in your mind's eye, I want you to place it in front of you, or you can blow it to the sky, or put it in a fire, whatever you choose. But however you choose to release it, say to yourself, thank you, I love you, and I release you. I release you, I am free. Regret lives in the past. And I want to remind you that your power is right here in the present moment. It is a practice to be present. When you focus on what you can do now, you take your energy away from what you can't change. You bring all of your power and possibilities and opportunities to this very moment. Use your regret as an opportunity to release yourself from the past, to practice self-forgiveness, and use it all to fuel your life, to awaken your spirit, to live more intentionally with love and compassion and gratitude. I always love to use positive affirmations too. It really helps me to ground my energy. I use positive affirmations anytime my mind wants to take me back to the past. A positive affirmation can sound like, I am deserving of peace, or my past does not define me, or I allow myself to be here in the present moment. I allow myself to thrive. I celebrate who I am and who I have become. I allow my light to be bright. I forgive myself and live in deeper love. I allow the universe to continue to flow to me abundance, beautiful people, incredible opportunities. I allow myself to see my own light. I remind myself that this is my journey, my one opportunity to be in this incarnation as myself. Regret is a normal part of life. And when we are doing our self-reflective work, more than likely, past regrets are going to seep in. The important thing to remember is that regret doesn't have to define your life. It's just a moment in your story. May it be a teacher and not a tormentor. May it teach you how to choose forgiveness and presence. May it offer you the tools and the breath on how to let go of regret, knowing that everybody has it. And may it help you to step into the lightness of being your most authentic self. Thank you for joining me today on the Spiritual Shit Show. If this episode resonated, share it with someone who might need a little help in letting go too. And I want you to know that I am right there with you. I am also here doing the work. Gratitude and letting go of past regrets. May we continue to work together, inspire one another. And until next time, keep growing, keep loving, and keep being unapologetically you.